Manchester United, dropping Bruno Fernandes, was a mistake. Ralf Rangnick must find room for his mode. The Manchester United fans at Old Trafford spent much of the first half either groaning or shrieking, but in the 55th minute they let out a big cheer. Sadly for them, they were not celebrating a goal. Instead, the reason for their joyous outburst was the sight of Bruno Fernandes removing his orange training bib and running towards the bench, where Ralf Rangnick had beckoned him over. At that point, United's interim manager gave in and realized that his decision to drop Fernandes had been a mistake. Removing the lively Mason Greenwood did not go down well with the supporters. Some booed, but bringing on Fernandes was certainly the right thing to do. Rangnick, an impressive public speaker, has outlined in great detail how he wants United to play since he was appointed in November. One of the Germans' watchwords is proactive. The problem Rangnick had yesterday was that at no point until Fernandes' introduction did United act in a proactive manner. They just idly sat back and let Wolverhampton Wanderers, who have scored only 14 league goals this season, run the game. United had many problems. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's poor positioning, Scott McTominay's occasional hot-headedness and Jadon Sancho's wastefulness to name just three. But their biggest issue was the Fernandes-shaped hole behind their two strikers, Edinson Cavani and Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes has had a few poor performances of late, but without him there was a huge gap between the defensive midfielders, McTominay and Nemanja Matic, and the front four. Rangnick's formation has been described as 4-2-2-2, but in reality it is more like 4-2-4. Rangnick calls the two players in the second line of attack two number 10s, but they are more like two wingers who hug the touchline and then venture inside. United do not have space in this formation for a conventional number 10. That is why Greenwood and Sancho started instead of Fernandes. That would be a justifiable call if Sancho actually created chances when coming in off the left, but he did not yesterday, and has not looked like doing so for much of the season. Fernandes has occasionally played on the left in the 4-2-4 system, but it has not really worked. His natural habitat is in the pocket behind the strikers, which is why Rangnick must change to 4-2-3-1, the formation played under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It makes little sense to deprive a team of their most creative player, or play him out of position. There has been a lot of revisionism about Fernandes in the past few weeks. He still has 9 assists and 5 goals in 23 appearances. Last season, Fernandes scored or assisted a goal in the league every 99 minutes. It was no coincidence that United looked sharper after Fernandes came on, even though he was on the right wing in a 3-4-3 system. Admittedly, he should have buried his chance that struck the bar, but he did come close with a free kick and set Ronaldo through on goal with an incisive pass. Rangnick defended his team selection. "I have put the players on the pitch who deserve to play," he said.